Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Can you guys hear me okay? Do me a favor. If you can hear me okay, just comment below. That way that I know everything is working and Facebook didn't actually die yesterday. So let's go. Today, very exciting day. So we were supposed to go live yesterday to announce the winner of the 10K challenge. And let me tell you something. If you didn't take this challenge seriously, unfriend me right now because the results were unrealistic and definitely life changing for some people. So I can see that you guys can hear me. I see I can hear you. Matt, what's going on, Matt? Andrew, what up? What up? We hear you. Perfect. Facebook user, click the link above this video that says allow StreamYard access. That way I can see your name and your profile picture and I can address you properly. Michael, what's going on, buddy? Everybody here. Brenda's here. Clayton is here. Richard, Eric, nice. Gabby, I hear you. David, what's up, yo? So the challenge by itself was amazing. And quote me on that. It was amazing. I went live September 13th and spent 1 hour with you guys. That was the day number 1. And then we did day number 2 and day number 3. The clock started ticking on day number 1. So it ran from September 13th to October 3rd, right? That was a 2-week. And who's ready to see the results? First of all, how much do you think the winner made? Like, let's do that. How much do you think the winner of this challenge made? And I have to ask for permission because maybe this person doesn't even want me to reveal how much they made. You know, I respect everybody's privacy, but I just want to ask you guys, okay? This challenge, 3 days, where I'm a 3-day challenge in pay-per-call where I'm willing to pay you $10,000 so you can take this seriously, okay, and actually do it. And I just want to know how much do you think the winner made? So I see here, Clayton, how much did the winner made in this 3 weeks, right? In pay-per-call. So I see here, Clayton says 30K. That's a good guess. I like it. 2K, okay. That's a bit low, but okay, we'll deal with that. I like it. 60K, whoa, 60K in 3 weeks, man. Don't tell my parents. They think I'll be doing something illegal if I make 60K in 3 weeks. All right. So 30 to 60. Are you guys ready? 17K. Eric is saying 17. The 17,000. Even if you make 17,000 in 3 weeks, that's pretty impressive. 35,000, 25,000. Man, you guys are at 2021 price, and everything is expensive here. You know, everybody's trying to make like 30Ks, 20Ks in 3 weeks. I like this. 25K. So are you guys ready? I'm gonna show you a screenshot. Okay. And then this screenshot is gonna show you how much the challenge made overall. Okay. So give me 1 quick second and then let me open this up for you. Mm-hmm. 1 second. I forgot what I saved it. Here you go. Okay, are you guys ready? Who's ready? Come on. Don't play with me now. All right, boom. These are the challenge results. All right. So September 13th, right? The day that we started the challenge, we generated 282 calls We closed that day at $911. Worst day ever, mostly testing. Following day, over 400 calls, over $2,000 in revenue. The following day, 400 calls, $3,000. So we're seeing here now an upward trend. The following day, 4,000, then 5,000. Comes the weekend, take the break off of the weekend, enjoy some time off. Following Monday, money making Monday, let's go. Put almost 4,000 on the board, then 5,000, then 9,000, then 13,000, then 15,000. Take a break. 13,000, 22, 24, 30, 27. And the challenge in those 3 weeks made $181,000. That's how much money was made in this challenge. All right. What do you guys think about that? Impressive? Well, yeah, I think so too. And to be completely fair, this is only Medicare calls that came in during this period for this challenge. So overall, for this challenge in 3 weeks, with this business model, pay per call, without having agency, staff, inventory, fulfillment, and any of those headaches, without onboarding dozens of clients and working with them locally, none of that. We ran a nationwide campaign and generated $181,000 worth of calls. Okay. So now that I got your attention, I'm going to show you the winner. So drum roll, please. Drum roll. Okay. Uh, Let me find that image. Give me 1 second. I should have saved these images to my desktop. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. So I know you guys still processing that, that whole $180,000 in 3 weeks, right? Give me 1 second. I'm looking for the images. Maybe I didn't save it. Yeah, I didn't save it. Oh, crap. All right, let me save it. Guys ready? Here we go. I got to stop this image. Okay. Now let me add another image. And here you go. Drum roll, drum roll. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. The winner of this challenge, Scale Social, with over 6,000 calls and $67,000 generated in 3 weeks. Follow up, Lead Jar, generated almost 7,000. DCG Ecom, Chris, almost $5,000. All right. So the winner did about 10 times as much as the second person. All right. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is what you can do with pay per call in 3 weeks. All right. So it's my pleasure now to bring in actually Scale Social. I have him here. And let's have a moment now to talk. Love this. So give me a second. Let me bring him in and bring you guys the man, the myth, and the legend. Vlad, congratulations.
Hey guys.
You won.
Hey guys. Hey Carlos. Thank you.
You did it, my man. You did it. Tell me, how does it
All
feel?
because of it feels amazing. Not because of 10K challenge, it's because of the whole thing. Just the drill of it.
Yeah, yeah.
I just loved the competition. It wasn't really for the money. I was like, whoa, nice. You know,
And- yeah. So tell me about it. You saw the competition. Let me give a little background on you, right? So,
yeah,
because we known each other for quite a bit now. So what happened was I was introduced to your brother-in-law, and in a show by Victor. And he goes, hey, there's this company that they do like business loan and stuff, and you should look into it. Then I started doing business with your brother-in-law, with David. I think he's watching. And
yep,
um, and then I ended up after a while buying out his company, and that's when he introduced me to you. And correct me if I'm wrong. I think you guys were already doing some type of online marketing, SEO work, something along those lines, right? So you were
yeah,
not familiar to online marketing. You already had experience about it, right?
yeah. But I was running ads, Google ads, but I haven't heard anything about pay per call. It was completely new to me. Like I
Completely new to you,
never,
right?
yeah, paper call was. I mean, I've been doing it since 2010, but paper call was
Uh-huh.
completely new to me. I
Yeah,
was 2019, the end of 2019. Uh, but then I just this is the Medicare offer. This is the first offer. I mean that really I started like I took it seriously. I like I
yeah.
said I never. Yeah, you
You
showed
took
me a
it
few stuff.
seriously before we did some other stuff. I know before we did final expense. I think we
Hmm.
also did credit repair.
Hmm.
Maybe not. I don't remember.
Yeah,
So
yeah, I did credit repair, and it was great. And you showed me a few things for sure. I mean, I like I said, I didn't know how Ringbo worked. How network pays. You know, I just never heard about pay per call. So you helped me out, and I got on board with with start writing ads for credit repair, and I was doing fine. It was amazing. So it was a great start. Then I got kind of busy, and then somebody, I think Dave sent me the screenshot of your competition. Uh, so maybe
yeah.
I should give him like percentage of that. Uh, but yeah, he made it as a joke. But I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, let me do this. I think I told you
David's here.
right. Yeah, I think I told you right from the start that I get the money ready.
Yeah, you told me
uh,
you were like, hey, get the money ready. I'm gonna join the challenge. I'm like, all right, let's
yeah,
see.
yeah. Just to
And
be
then
clear, yeah,
I was like, okay.
yeah, just to be clear, like I said, I never. I mean, I took it very seriously, and I spent a lot of hours. Like, I mean, it does take time, to learn, especially
Yeah.
Ringbo and all of that. So
Uh-huh.
if you're not willing to spend time, so might as well just not do it. So you have to take it seriously for sure. You have
For
to,
sure.
if you don't know how to design, you have to teach yourself to design ads, write a copy, be a little clever, you know, just kind of be like a little unique with, uh, just be unique because I mean everyone just doing the same. Just be a little unique with your creatives copy. It's like with your
I think
landing
now you
pages.
understand. Now you understand why our company name is Unique Media Group, right?
There you go. Yeah, yeah. Now I get it.
Yeah, so you definitely did an amazing job. Obviously, there's a few questions that I have, and also there's a few questions that people that are watching
Hmm.
us have, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
my question, it doesn't have to do so much with like how much do you make or anything like that, but more like, do you enjoy this challenge? Do you think this was something worth doing? Would you recommend other people to maybe look into paper call if they're new to paper call, or take it seriously if they heard about it and they're not, they're just sitting there not doing something? Because let's be honest, I tried doing everything possible when it comes to digital marketing, but I never been so profitable like I have been uh, in any other space or any other business besides this. I'm literally doubling my money every single day. Is that the same to you?
Well, let me just give you an example. In the past 4 months, started 4 businesses, e-commerce. I spent close to, I don't know, 25K, and some of them broke even, but I spent a lot of time, hours and hours and hours, and even days, and some of them just was completely, lost. So and it was just whether it was too competitive or it just takes a lot of time, and you have to like involve a bunch of people, and then you have to like share the profit, and still it might not work for you. I mean, so plus, I had a bunch of other clients that I still do, but I made this money. What would they pay me? I made this money in half a day. What would they pay me on a monthly basis? Half a day. Uh, you know, uh, 0 hours spent. So I mean, you can't just. I don't know how to differentiate
How to
this. I
even
mean,
compare it?
it's just how do you compare this? I haven't. It's just comparing. I don't know, honestly, just crazy numbers. So I think I don't. I'm thinking definitely. I'm firing few of my clients, if if you can say it that way, this week. It just doesn't make any sense, because my goal is how much the revenue abroad, but my goal is to do 400K a week with Medicare, and still, as you know, it's doable.
Very
And you don't have
doable.
to, yeah, and you don't have to be an expert in Facebook ads. You just don't have to be an expert, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not unique, or you guys, somebody can write a better copy than I am, or create different images on landing pages.
Hmm.
You just have to stick to it. And if it's not working, I'm split testing a lot of stuff on the landing page, like A/B split test, different
Uh-huh.
variants. I mean, I'm putting my work. So you have to, I mean, let's say if your conversion rate is 20%, and if you change, a few things on the landing page, and it's like 45%, you just double your money without, doubling your ad spend. So, I mean, I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, and it's super easy. Like, you just use like Split Hero plugin, WordPress plugin, or whatever, different tools, and just kind of like be,
Hmm.
like I call it low hanging fruits, but just little things. I mean, it can give you more, can bring a lot more revenue, and I mean, and you don't have to. You can quit your day job. I mean, pay per click is doable. I mean, there's this only Medicare. I can imagine there's so many like different, you know, verticals, like
Yeah.
so many, people are hungry for like companies are hungry for the phone calls, and I mean, and if you can do this with paper call, I mean, just I can imagine, you know, yeah, it's a huge opportunity for sure, and definitely thanks to you, and
You're welcome. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I just wanted to
yeah,
let you know that I just sent you 10 grand.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, all right, guys, bye bye.
High
I'll go
five.
party.
So, and that's amazing. We have a few questions. I just want to go over them a
Yeah.
little bit with you. So, let's scroll all the way to the top here. Uh, what's the profit? You don't have to answer that, but a
I
lot
can
of people want to know that.
I don't know the exact number, but I think it was at least 70%. It's a huge
70?
profit. Seven, yeah. It's a
Seven zero.
it's a huge profit, yeah, yeah. So the thing is,
70%.
if you spend 10K, I mean, if you made 10K, like I said, it really depends on your skills.
Mhm.
But if
Wow,
I
that's
spend,
impressive.
if I bring 10K revenue, I spend around 3 to 4K. So, but
Amazing.
yeah,
It says, congrats, Vlad. You are the real MVP. Congrats, buddy. Eric is saying congrats as well.
thanks, Eric.
Frankly, my brother, Carlos, the best. Thank you. Appreciate it. Andrew, Vlad, how much did you generate in 3 weeks again? I think it was 60
So,
something, right?
yeah, it was 60 something. I mean,
Uh-huh.
if it wasn't for yesterday, he would have been a lot more.
Yeah, correct. Right. Yesterday,
Yeah.
we had
Hmm.
that Facebook outage. Uh,
Yeah.
there you go. Awesome, everybody. Congrats, David here in the house. Congrats again. That's amazing stuff. Question: how are you able to get Facebook ad spend up to the point so fast where you could make that kind of dough?
Uh, I mean, that's like, yeah, so I have a bunch of accounts, and some of them that I ran for a while, I still have very good history with them. And
Uh
I
huh.
actually today I got, I requested ad spend, and I got 20K approval, daily spending limit. It's easy to, I mean, if you spend, if I think there's a $250 limit, then there's like 500, 2,000, 5,000. So I mean that's like another challenge. So if you have your account going, if you want to make money, if you want to spend more, sometimes you have to request Facebook. There's, I don't know, if you Google it, you can figure out. Send a request.
Yeah, you
They will,
requested
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so they and then you, if then you can create different ad accounts. So just there's nothing illegal about that. You create different ad
Mm-hmm.
accounts. I mean, you you can use your, I don't know, your relatives. They can give you their Facebook. I know you can add. Uh, you just get a new domain or you same one. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you
You
have,
can be running for multiple accounts.
yeah, it's just, I mean,
Yeah.
you're not keeping, all eggs in one basket. So if something goes wrong with one account, you have a
Mm-hmm.
second one. And I mean, so far, my accounts are in good standing.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so uh, for the most part, I know I didn't get any account disabled. Just
Yeah,
let you
yeah.
know.
Same
Yeah,
here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The only thing that I had issue where, because right now I'm traveling in Germany, I had issue problem with the payments, because I mean I added, but that's how I'm trying to figure this out, and but everything else, was, it's, I mean, it's a white hat, it's not black hat, it's a white hat, so there's nothing,
Yeah, correct.
there's nothing illegal, so I think it should be good for sure.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
I
Where
know.
are you right now, by the way? Where are you in the
It,
U.S. or?
no, no, I'm currently in Berlin, Germany.
Oh, you're in
Like,
Germany.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
Awesome.
yeah, so it was like six
Awesome.
hours I had. uh, yeah, I
What's
mean,
some of your favorite tools for split testing that's Facebook
uh,
friendly without redirects?
uh, I use split. It's called, um, s- Split Hero, I think. It's a WordPress. Yeah, it's called
Plugin.
Split Hero. Yeah, it's a A/B
Uh-huh.
split testing. I can send a link. So it's very easy. I mean, I'm a big on, like, let me just share, like, I share the link right now. Uh,
Okay.
so I'm a big fan of this tool because it's so easy, and
Mm.
it's super cheap. You can create different
Okay.
variants, like 3, 4, 5 variants, and you'll get a lot of, you'll get results fast because conversions happen super fast. Like, calls come and go, super fast. Uh, I think we lost Carlos.
Perfect. Perfect. No,
Yeah,
sorry about
yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
So yeah,
split hero, right?
yeah, splithero .com. So use that tool.
Okay.
It's cool. Yeah.
Awesome. See, I see it right here. Let me put it. Let me put it. Give me 1 second. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it as a comment so people can see it.
It's not a redirect. It's not a
There
redirect.
you
So
go.
basically, it takes 50% of your traffic to page A, then 50% traffic to page B. So like evenly.
Got it. All right. Let's see if we have more questions here. Um, is this all from Facebook?
Yeah, everything from Facebook. Not no Google, nothing else. All Facebook.
David,
Uh,
what landing page service do you use?
you can use WordPress. I'm a
Uh-huh.
big fan of Unbounce. It's very easy. but just because WordPress has a bunch of plugins, and I
Mm-hmm.
mean, uh, and unbounce can get very expensive if you do a lot of you know if you have a lot of hits on the website. But you
Mm-hmm.
can check out Bounce. It's very easy to do landing page and split test. I haven't tried Bounce actually. I'll definitely give it a try. So, but I use
Yeah.
WordPress. It works for me. Uh,
Yeah, WordPress
yeah,
is easy and it works,
yeah,
and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Uh, well done. Congrats.
Thank you
Everybody
guys.
saying that you did an amazing job. 70%. That's crazy. Awesome job. Do you use Facebook ads
Yes.
only? Yes, he did. Nice job. Amazing. I see here. Congratulations. Carlos, where can we go if we want to work with you and your team to start or scale a PPC business? So that's pretty easy because I have a website which you guys might seen it or might not seen it before. It's called papercalls.com. And then in this website right here, you can go and you can watch a free training. You can watch this free training where I can show you what is it that how I do. And if you like it, then you can schedule a call with my team. And if you are a good fit, then I can welcome you into my accelerator program where we work one on one together for 12 weeks and I'll get you profitable as fast as possible. Now, let's just set the right expectations. I do not like to work with everybody. They have to be coachable. And more than coachable, they also need to understand that this is a business. Even though it's online, this is a business and you have to take it seriously as a business. And you will need to have access to funding or capital, whether it's in forms of credit card or liquid assets, but it takes money to make money, okay? If you want to learn more, like I said, um, go to papercalls.com and then watch the video, book a time to speak with us, and we can take it from there, okay? Let's see. Split Hero, there you go, awesome. Are you taking interns? Are you taking interns? I'm not taking interns. Are you taking interns?
No.
I don't think he's taking interns. No, awesome, great job. How long until you started to be profitable from ads, and what changed?
uh, First day, like the moment I launch ads.
The first day?
Well,
Yeah, that sounds
I
like
mean,
paper call.
it's paper call. Yeah, I mean, you just
Yeah, as soon as you
it
went
should be
live, you were
very simple. Yeah,
profitable, and then you were like, "Hey, I'm
correct,
gonna take this seriously." Yeah,
correct. Yeah, I mean,
awesome.
it's it's easy. The next challenge would be to scale accounts. Because I mean, if you're making let's say making 50% profit, and if you want to spend $100,000 a day, it's a challenge, but it's doable. I mean, everything I know people, I have friends,
Mhm.
they spend that much money on a daily basis. Uh, and
Yeah,
but you just need to find a way. But it's definitely doable.
yeah,
But
definitely, right? Definitely very
first day,
doable.
first day, yeah,
Go ahead.
first day. If you're not profitable, you're doing something wrong. I mean, if if you spend $1,000 a day, you make $1,000 a day, there's something wrong. I mean, yeah, it should be making $3,000 for every $1,000 spent at least, like at least,
Correct. Yeah, you
yeah,
should be at least doubling it, right? Anything
at least
above
double,
that
at
is
least
that's
double, yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, at
Everything
least
above
double.
that is a bonus.
It's a bonus, correct? But at least
Yeah,
double.
yeah,
Like yesterday went down and my ads didn't run all day. I don't know about you, but my ads yesterday they didn't run like all day. They only ran like in the morning. So I spent it like $1,000 and in revenue was like $6,000. I'm like, wow, this is great, but my ads are not running, like, and
yeah.
they
Same,
didn't
same,
run
same.
all
Yeah,
day.
same,
Same thing
same,
to
same.
you?
Yeah, I think I did 7,000 revenue yesterday, and I don't know how. I think a bunch of calls coming in duplicates, but they were converting. Maybe people, maybe people called uh, one day and they decided to call back. drop the phone call till I come back next day. But I was confused. Like Facebook is down for 3 hours, and I still have 10 live phone calls. And but the moment I think I hit the biggest number of live phone calls yesterday. So at the moment, I think I checked. I don't know was Eastern time, but I think I checked like 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. like Berlin time. It's about like 6 p.m. Eastern time when Facebook start working, and I start 33 live calls. I'm like, holy crap, 33. I took a screenshot of that. This is my first. I never seen this. Like I had 20, 22, like 18 maximum, but yesterday I had like 33 live phone calls.
So
Uh,
let me tell you, after the 15th, we're going 7 days a week. So get ready.
yeah, so I mean, I'm ready. I think challenge is over, but you can still make. I think it's definitely it's a huge pie. Like I mean, like everyone
Yeah.
gets a piece
So
of it. Yeah,
it's funny because the challenge is over before the annual enrollment period starts, which it starts on October 15th.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So this is a warm up for the real action that is going to happen right now. So this is like, like, um, high school basketball compared to the NBA's, right? So
I can't wait.
now,
Uh-huh.
yeah, come October 15th, the hours are going to be longer, capacity is going to be longer, 7 days a week, except for Thanksgiving. We're going to be open October 15th all the way to December 7th. And my personal record is to do 6 figures per day. Uh,
Yeah.
and I know I can do it in a week. Already done that, so now I want to do it like in a per day, and that's my personal record. This week I would love to do at least 200K. We'll see because yesterday was kind of slow, but we'll see if we can do that. And I'm excited. I mean, every day I just kind of want to wake up and wait for 8 o'clock to come around.
I know.
uh,
Same here.
Sam,
Yeah.
do you do more lead generation and follow up or direct call ads?
Oh, I haven't tried lead generation yet. I haven't tried that yet. I have
No,
so much,
you send it
plans.
to your landing page.
I sent to my landing page,
Yeah.
and I split like the shit out of the landing page. I haven't tried lead ads, but it's something I want to do. So
Hmm.
I'll probably do like maybe next week. There's so many things I want to try, but But first of all, I want to try landing page, and I want to try the
Yeah.
bring my conversion app, bring my conversion rate up, up to like at least 40%, so
Uh-huh.
I can double the revenue without increasing the budget, because that's the goal. I mean, you can
Correct.
still increase the budget, but if if you can change a few things with a split hero. I mean, you don't change anything with split hero, just make new duplicate and duplicate page and change a few things. Yeah, but like I
Yeah,
said, that's my
that's
goal.
awesome.
Yeah.
Uh, Thanks for the inspiration, Vlad. There you go. Are you planning to use different advertising platform in the future, like for example, TikTok ads or Google ads? I'll answer that for you. Uh, when you look at traffic sources, you have to understand your offer and your demographic. All right. So Facebook ads is a platform that you can target a demographic that is 65 plus, right? I personally don't think that TikTok demographic is 65 plus years old. So I will not use TikToks for this. You can test it. Me personally, I wouldn't do it. As far as Google ads, as of a couple months ago or last month, I don't recall, they passed a new rule that in order to advertise insurance in Google, you have to be a licensed agent. Uh, so if you were to advertise this type of offer in Google, you will have to be a licensed agent in every single state that you will
Mm,
advertise. Okay, so that's why this works in Facebook. So don't fix what's not broken. I own a
exactly.
call center. I was looking for something like this. Awesome. Are you running ads in other vertical, or is Medicare your only focus?
Yeah, Medicare. I don't want to focus on anything else right now for the next, I don't know, 6 months, whatever. I want to strictly focus on Medicare. So I
You
can
know,
get
we
ready
can
for.
run Medicare all year round, right? By the way.
Yeah, some people. I mean, like I said, I didn't know anything about it. I started learning like a week ago. So I started like looking up what's maybe here, difference, that all the plans. I listen all the like some of the phone calls, and you can run it all year long.
Yeah,
I just can't
there's
think
some
about
periods
how
that,
much
that
money. Yeah,
yeah, there's some periods that you have to hold off and stuff like that. Like right now, like from the if you listen to the calls, right from the 1st to the 15th, you can only discuss, but you cannot actually enroll people. So what the
yeah.
agents are doing is they're setting up appointments, right? So call them back on the 15th. They're doing everything now, like looking at the different plans, discussing it, and then on the 15th they will call and enroll them, right? So there's certain periods that are like like hold you have to hold, but for the most part you can run the campaign all year round.
Yeah, it just blow. I mean, thinking about that just blows my mind. Like how much money you can make from Medicare. I mean, how much? What $50,000 will like? How $50,000 will change your life? I mean, it's not gonna change your life, but at least it's gonna help you in some way. I'm pretty sure that's a lot of money for some people, for a lot of people. Even
I
ten
believe
thousand
it does
dollars.
change your
Yeah.
life. I believe it does change your life, like because think about it. There is a different feeling when you have some type of wealth in
Hmm.
in your bank account or portfolio or whatever it might be. So you'd be surprised how many people are trying as hard as possible to make it to that point, to save those thousand
Hmm.
dollars, or to
Hmm.
save those ten
Hmm.
thousand dollars, or to save those $100,000, right? Uh, so it does make a big difference because that type of money buys you at least security for a little bit.
For
At least
sure.
not worrying about how am I going to pay the rent or how am I going to buy food or the basic necessities. So
Uh
I do
huh.
believe that when you do something like this and you get the kind of results that you do, it changes your life because your mind now has been expanded. And once you
Hmm.
expand your mind, you can never shrink it. Once you learn how to make this kind of money doing this per day, then you have to expand it even further. But I don't see you going back to running an e-com store and making a couple $100 a day.
No, no, not
Exactly.
at all, not at all. I mean, I don't see this at least for now. Not for the next 6 months. So
Hmm.
unless I save couple mil, and I'll try to run a few things. Hire more
Yeah.
people. Like uh they can do stuff for me. So maybe I'm not focused on this thing. Maybe, but not, I don't see any other verticals, or I mean not vertical, but any other industry like people call and
Yeah.
Facebook ads. I
Correct.
mean, you can make endless amount of money, and
Yeah.
like the harder you try, the less money you make. When people call, it's completely different. I didn't try, and I made the most.
Right.
So
So here
yeah,
says,
that's fine.
what books, courses do you recommend to learn copy and ad writing?
Carlos. I recommend get a phone call with Carlos, man. Uh,
uh, what payout do you make it work at? So right now we're paying $35 for 90-second calls on multiple buyers. So that's why he was saying, "Oh, I'm getting duplicate calls, but I'm still getting paid." Because the way that we have our system set up on a pink tree will make sure that it goes to the highest bid. So
that's
that's why you
amazing.
still get paid, buddy.
I like the system. I mean, I haven't
Most
looked
networks
anywhere.
will not pay you in duplicate. Know that. That they
I
will be
haven't.
like, nope.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't looked anywhere else. Just know that I'm gonna be working with you, and I mean, I'm great. I'm grateful. So, and
Thanks.
it just
Thanks. I appreciate it.
yeah.
What was your starting budget per campaign? How many campaigns do you launch on day one versus how many campaigns are you
Well,
running now?
the things about Facebook, the higher budget you have, the more money they try to spend, and the higher cost per lead you will have. So I mean, if you tell Facebook, hey, I have $100 a day to spend, they'll give you the cheapest leads as possible. So instead of creating one account with $1,000 a day, create 5 accounts with $200 a day. I'm telling you, you'll see big difference. Uh, it just that's the nature of Facebook algorithm. It just I mean
Right.
I've been doing this for a while, and like I said, say hey, I have $1,000 a day, they'll spend your money and you get leads for $10. I've seen leads for 25, not leads, but as I'm saying as a click to call, like $25. But the moment you decrease the budget, you know that's how Facebook works.
Yeah.
uh, I mean, yeah. So
And no
maybe over
targeting,
time.
right? I don't use targeting. I just go broad.
No, 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 for sure. Because I mean, Facebook. I mean, it looks at your copy and then it defines the targeting. So, and I mean, obviously, you have the age. 60, 64, 65. So it looks at your
I
copy and
use
then try.
65. Yeah.
Yeah, 65. Yeah. So it basically just looks the copy and try to target your ads to this audience, but no
Mhm.
targeting. But yeah, try with the small daily budget. Uh, that's what I do all the
Mhm.
time. I mean, $100 a
Yeah.
day. If you see leads, if you see cheap leads, cheap, I mean, if you're tracking lead or contact, if it's like $3, $2, just and raise your budget like by 30%. Never do like never go from 100 to $500. Just never do this. I mean,
Yeah. Right.
because
You
yeah, because
said
try to
back to learning.
yeah, exactly. So
Hmm.
you send it back to learning. And so
Hmm.
if something's working, just don't touch it. I mean, if something's working, just don't add new ads. Don't add new creative in the ad set that works and get you money. Just don't touch it. I mean, most likely it's just gonna kill the performance by adding new creative. So if you want to try something, create a different ad account. I mean,
Nice.
test it out. Yeah, but just don't try it. That if something works, just leave it.
Nice. Those follow-up automations kept me profitable yesterday. That's what's up, buddy. Are
Nice.
most of your calls done directly from Facebook ad or from your landing page? From landing page.
For landing page.
Uh, wow, I didn't know that Carlos will keep you buying calls year round. Yes, more than likely. Amen. Appreciate it. Breakthrough advertising, cash advertising. Olikve on I can't pronounce that, but there you go. Google that. Night
uh,
system, Carlos. I appreciate it, buddy. It's all about making stuff work. Are you running to a lander? To a lander, sir. Your target audience with 65 plus and Medicare. Yeah, I just target 65 plus. I'm sure you do as well. Carlos, when is the next challenge? Or what's the next challenge? I'm gonna tell you this. I will come back to that next year. Jeff Miller, Jeff. I had the pleasure of meeting Jeff. He runs an agency uh, and it specializes in dental calls and all that good stuff. Super nice guy. So again, guys, I appreciate you being here. First of all, I appreciate you coming back to Paper Call, and I appreciate you coming back with a bang. I see how this set the rhythm now, and I see that spark in your eyes, and I know you want to go for more. So do I.
mhm.
So I am going to tell you this: before December 7th, I will make seven figures from this campaign. And I would love for you to take me on that challenge as well and trying to scale it to that point. All right. Before December 7th, let's put $1 million on the board. Okay. And that's gonna be an aggressive challenge.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, just to keep people fired up, I might sometimes put the screenshots. I just not to like brag, but it's just I mean it's just great to see
I,
that.
I don't do it to brag, not at all. I do it to show people what's possible. Because
Exactly, that's the same. Yeah.
here's a problem that I have, and I don't want to get into this too deep, but here's the problem that I have. The problem that I'm have is that I'm sick and tired of seeing all these ads from all these online gurus telling you that you should open a marketing agency and you should hire 2 salespeople, 2 business development, 2 appointment setters, 2 VAs to do this and that. Go out and then find 20 Joes that own restaurants and then overwork yourself for 40 hours to make a couple grand a month. Okay.
I did this.
I
Yeah.
You did it. Okay, guys,
Yeah.
whoever keeps telling you that, like seriously, wake up. This is a one man running this. I don't think anybody's helping you. Somebody helping you?
No.
Vlad?
Yeah,
Nobody's helping you. Okay.
I do have a financial partner, but
Yeah, but I mean
that's
doing the
all.
work, doing
Yeah,
the
yeah,
work.
yeah. So yeah,
Nobody's
exactly. But
helping you doing
everything,
the work.
but the ideas, creative, everything comes from experience. But it's only me. I don't hire
Okay.
anyone. So no.
So I want to know what agency out there made $67,000 in revenue in the last 3 weeks as a one-person operation, which I'm sure you didn't spend more than 8 hours a day working on this. I highly
Mm,
doubt it.
no. I mean,
No.
if I spend if I s- I mean, thinking about how much money I can make in the next 6 months, the 8 hours is probably gonna cut. It's if you take the 8 hours, it's probably like $3,000 an hour or $5,000 an hour. I'm okay with that. Uh, no,
So
but I don't think that if you do any work for clients, you might you can't do 60K in 3 weeks, but it's not gonna be just your money. You're probably gonna spend like at least 8 hours a day, uh, and probably gonna keep like 1/4 of that. It's not possible. I mean, like you can't just yeah.
so you had an agency before. I didn't know that. You had an agency before, right? Or
Well,
you still have an agent?
I have clients. I have clients, but
Okay.
they pay me based on ad spend. So but I can't compare. Like I said, you know I
It's
probably
not
made
scalable. It's
it's
not.
not
It's not
it's not.
scalable. If
And the
if
thing
you
is,
wanted to make if you wanted to make like seriously, if you wanted to make $10,000 tomorrow,
hmm
right, on a completely new vertical, you can. You set up a campaign, you start testing, you go. If you're working the
hmm
agency model, you can't because you can't just switch from having plumbings to having chiropractors overnight.
yeah, and
And even
you
so, if you have chiropractors, they're not gonna be, they have to be multiple locations or franchises to even have the budget to come close.
and another thing that I mean, you can't. I mean, why would you focus on something that you don't have control over? I mean, if you don't
That's
have
not yours.
control over, yeah, it's not yours. I mean, you can't tell them, hey, spend $10,000 extra a day so I can make my percentage. You can't. I mean, they can't sell certain amount of products unless you find more clients. It's just gonna take time. Close the client. Probably plus you have to work 3-4 hours a week. I don't know. I I already have my answer. It's definitely paper call.
Oh man, done. True that. Yeah, Jeff. I have to agree with that. So that's my thing right there. That I'm telling people. Listen, forget about this whole agency model. Wake up and start smelling the roses, okay? And the future of performance marketing is paper call, okay? Everybody's on the phone, everybody's making calls. Uh, Plug yourself in there, be that connector, be that plug, be that, landing page that generates that call. And you're going to see how things, how beautiful the roses are going to smell every day. We're awake now. One man team for life. There you go.
And it's easy. And
Control
it's
is
easy.
key.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
so I appreciate you for being here. Again, if you want to learn more about pay per call, just go to this website right here. I'm gonna put it in the screen for you. And this is a training, a free training that I have that you can check out. And I'll show you there some of the profitable campaigns that I ran in the past. You can also, for free, you can just watch that video And then what you can also do is, if you want to learn more, you can schedule a time to talk to us, and we'll go ahead and if there's a fit there, we can start working together. I'm not looking to work with everybody. I'm being honest. And I know most people will say, the contrary. I'm looking to work with a handful. Actually, frankly speaking, I'm not looking to work with anybody that is not willing to take this seriously. So let's save
Hmm.
each other's time. Okay. But if you are willing to take this seriously and you have the means to to make this happen, because this campaign, they cost money, you will have to have either credit cards, liquid funds, or some type of line of credit to be able to buy ads and then get paid and pay down those credit cards or whatever it is. So if that's you, then fill that form out, and let's get to work. Vlad, it's a pleasure having you here. Good seeing you again, buddy. I know it's late in
Thanks,
Germany,
Carlos.
so
It's all good.
I I
I'll be working
appreciate
up on
it.
that.
I
I'll
appreciate.
drive some more ads.
All right, sounds good. So let's go. My personal goal is to do six figures a week, a day. I'm sorry, and to hit the million before December 7th, uh, just like I did on my last campaign. And yes, this is me bragging and flexing.
Yes.
So,
That's why I started. Yeah.
so with that being said, thank you again for being here. I gotta go, and see you on the next one. Peace out.